Good morning. Welcome to Poetry and Prophecies. So, happy wake and bake. It's my mom's birthday. Haha. It's also Jim Morrison's birthday. It's also the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, and or was that December 7th was Pearl Harbor? Someday was Pearl Harbor. It was either today or yesterday. I thought it was December 8th. Oh, speaking of December 8th, this is also the day Dimebag Darrell was shot. Also, the day John Lennon was shot. A lot of things happen on my mom's birthday. So, now that we're done with that. Oh, Marilyn Manson is still innocent. No matter what day it is, he's still innocent. Ukraine is still the bad guy. No matter how many days passes, still the bad guy. And my pills, still shitty as fuck. And this keep you alive juice, still sour as fuck. These blackberries are disgusting. Like, super disgusting. Ooh, this is no bueno. Hold on. Okay. It's not so sour anymore. Now, it just tastes like fruit stuff with beets in it. Oh, and also ginger. I did something. Okay? Dustin said I couldn't cut the ginger and dehydrate it and smash it with the mortar thing. The mortar thing, like smash, grind, smash, that thing. Anyway, he said I couldn't dehydrate the ginger and do that. So, what my smart ass did, because I'm smart as fuck, I just cut a piece off of it, cut a piece off the ginger, and just stuck it in there and blended it up. So, now, when you first drink it, it tastes like ginger. And then when you swallow it, it tastes like beets. But there in the middle, it's got like apricots, pears, pineapples, blackberries. I don't know, just a bunch of random shit. Just random fruit, whatever I could find. Plus some beets and ginger. And all my pills, but like 4 of them, right? Some vinegar, soda water with quinine. Quinine is an antiviral. So, look in your grocery store for soda water with quinine. I think it's called soda water. Yes, soda water. Not that seltzer shit. Or that LaCroix shit. None of that, no. But I think it's called schlopps. It's the stuff in the green bottle that you get for alcohol. You get that with quinine. It's good for you. But now that we're done talking about medicine, we are on Psalm 127, and we are almost there. Almost there. Somebody actually sang one of these psalms, and we are almost there. Almost. And this one says, a song of ascents of Solomon. I don't know what's the difference between ascents and ascending. Ascents and ascend. I don't know. Ascents is, I don't know. And it says, Psalm 127, this is Solomon. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman keeps awake in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to retire late. There's no point in waking up early if we're going to bed late. To eat the bread of painful labors, for he gives to his beloved even in his sleep. That's so nice. Behold, children are a gift to the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. Oh, why is that so itchy? Oh, it's so itchy. Like arrows in the hand of the warrior, of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. How blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They shall not be ashamed when they speak with their enemies in the gate. Solomon, you are a king. You have no idea about children. You have no fucking idea about kids. Or you would never say that. Solomon has no fucking idea, does he? Somebody else raised his kids. Blessed be children while they're like running your maid ragged. No. It's like, no. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay. So. Alright, give me 1 second and... Yeah, give me 1 second. We're gonna go to Judith 3. Okay, Judith 3. This one has a title, well, side A has a title. And this one's called Submission of the Vassal Nations. Should we look up what that means? I don't know what that means. Hold on. Where's my phone? Hold on. Let's see if Google understands. That's real life choking on air. Hold on. What is a vassal nation?
A a state with varying degrees of independence in its internal affairs but dominated by another state in its foreign affairs and potentially wholly subject to the dominating state.
So, America. So it's America and our vassal state. Well, we are vassals to Virginia, Washington, D.C. That's gay. Okay. So, that's gay. Alright. So, they sent messengers to him being Nebuchadnezzar. So, they're going to sue him for peace. Okay. So they sent messengers to him to sue for peace in these words. We are the servants of Nebuchadnezzar, the great king. Do the face thing before, we do the face thing before you. Do with us as you will. See, our dwellings and all our land and every wheat field, our flocks, herds, and our encampments are at your disposal. Make use of them as you please. Just don't kill us or rape our chicks. Our cities and their inhabitants also at your service. Come and deal with them as you see fit. I wouldn't give him that permission. After the spokesman had reached Holofernes and give him this message, he went down with forces to the seacoast, stationed garrisons in the fortified cities, and took selected men from them as auxiliaries. The people of these cities and all the inhabitants of the countryside received him with garlands and dancing to the sound of timbrels. I don't know what a timbrel is. Should I ask? Okay, we're going to ask Google. Wait 1 second. Let's see. How can we sing the first song in a strange land? What is a timbrel?
Here's the definition of timbrel, archaic. A tambourine or similar instrument.
Okay. So why didn't they just say timbrel or tambourine? But he devastated their whole territory. What an asshole! What is it? What a dick! Why? Why? Nebuchadnezzar, why are you? But he devastated their whole territory and cut down their sacred groves, for he was allowed to destroy all the gods of the land, so that every nation might worship only Nebuchadnezzar, and with their tongues and tribes should invoke him as God. What is he, North Korean? Chinese? What is that? That is a North Korea thing. That is a China thing. What is that? Well, if he was that far east, then yeah, they would be west. So, was he North Korean? Chinese. That is a thing. It's how them people over there are. Men are gods. Especially in North Korea, Kim Jong is a god. Except for no, he's not. At length, Holofernes reached Esdraelon in the neighborhood of Dothan. The approach to the main bridge of the Judean mountains. Okay. He set up his camp between Geba and Syphilis. That's not what that says. Scythopolis. Scythopolis. Oh, it's kind of spelled like scythe, but not really. Kinda. Scyth Opolis. Scythopolis. Can we just call it syphilis? Because it looks... Okay, we're just going to call it syphilis. And stayed there a whole month to replenish all the supplies of his forces. Are you doing it nicely? Okay, so this was the end of that chapter. It was only 10 verses. So we go to chapter 4. Where are we at? Okay, we'll go to chapter 4. Let's see how long. Okay, this is, okay, 15. Okay. When the Israelites who lived in Judea, heard of all that Holofernes, ranking general of Nebuchadnezzar, king of the Assyrians, had done to the nations, how he had looted all their shrines to utterly destroy them. Oh, he's gonna kill them all. They were in very great fear of him and greatly alarmed for Jerusalem. They were. It's time to take your pills. It's time to take your pills. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to take my pills. Hold on. Okay. I forgot I already took my pills. I took them early. I should not do that all the time. Oops. Okay. Okay, we are on Judith chapter 4, and this title is Israel Prepares for War. But it says Judea. The Israelites in Judea, not Israel. The Israelites in Judea. Anyway, when they have heard all that Holofernes, the general of Nebuchadnezzar's army, what he had done to the nations and how he had looted everybody, and then they got scared about the church. Now, they had recently returned from exile, and all the people of Judea were just now reunited, and the vessels, the altar, and the temple had been purified from profanation. When does that become a word? When is that a word? That's a weird ass word. I didn't even know that was a word. When is that a word? Oh, I've never heard of that as a word before. Wow. Okay. So they sent word to the whole region of Samaria, to Kona Beth Horon. Horon. Beth Horon. Beth Horon. Beth Horon. Belmain and Jericho to Chaba. And it's the AE. Is that Asura? Hold on, what is the Tool album called? Anemia. I think it's anemia. So this one would be Asura. Into the valley of Salem. Okay. I didn't know that was a place outside of America either. Interesting. The people there secured all the high hilltops. Good! Finally! Good! Yeah, take the high ground. Fuck these guys. The people there secured all the high hilltops, fortified the villages on them, and since their fields had recently been harvested, stored up the provisions in preparation for war. Get it? Yeah, 'cause fuck those guys. Yeah, fuck them. Joachim. Oh, okay, this is about the same time. Okay, remember, Joachim is the priest. In Jerusalem, in those days, wrote to the inhabitants of Bethulia. And I know my eye is always fucked up and it's always like this. Just know it's because I see double all the fucking time and I can't read unless I do that. So I apologize, but my eyes do work. I just see two. It's like I'm always drunk, except for I'm not ever drunk. Okay, so Joachim was writing to these places, and where I left off was Betametham. We're just going to say that. Which is opposite of Esdraelon, facing the plain near Dothan. Oh, why would you write that close to all the people, all the places he just killed? Ooh, why? Why? That's a dangerous fucking game, dude. That is a dangerous fucking game. And, okay, so he wrote them and instructed them. Keep firm. Hold the mountain passes, since these offered access to Judea. It would be easy to stop those advancing, as the approach was only wide enough for two at a time. Oh, it's gonna be like the Khyber Pass, ain't it? Oh, we're in for some shit. Yeah. Okay, let's hope they fight, right? Because it'd be like the Khyber Pass, right? That's how Sparta killed the Persians. And, well, Ultimately, I think they lost, but they won that part. The Israelites the Israelites carried out the orders given them by Joachim in the Senate of the whole people of Israel in session in Jerusalem. Wow. So just the Senate that was in session. Ooh. It had to be Republicans because this is the smart way. Good. We're the Democrats in the Bahamas because fuck those guys. Okay. So this title, I think it's only, it's like 5 paragraphs long. Okay. This is called Israel at Prayer. Oh, good. So they're going to talk to the big guy. Good. See, this was a good job. So let's see how this goes. All the men of Israel cried to God with great fervor and humbled themselves. Okay. They, along with their wives, children, domestic animals, every resident. Every resident, alien, hired worker, purchased slave, did the diaper thing. And all the Israeli men, women, and children who lived in Jerusalem did the face thing in front of the temple and sprinkled ashes on their head, spreading out their sackcloth before the Lord. What the actual double fuck is that about? What is that even about? So they take off their diaper and spread it before God. Like, look at our dookie. I can't. I'm sure they were clean. Okay. So they spread out their diapers before the Lord. The altar they draped in sackcloth. And with one accord, they cried out fervently to the God of Israel not to allow their children to be seized, their wives to be taken captive, the city of their inheritance to be ruined, or the sanctuary to be profaned. Because do you know how long that took? And, not their sanctuary to be profaned and mocked for nations to gloat over. The Lord heard their cry, so he put his shit on pause, and saw their distress. The people continued fasting for many days throughout Judea before the sanctuary of the Lord Almighty in Jerusalem. Is that what we gotta do to save America, is go fasting? I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying, have you seen me? I am really fat, big guy. I hope not. Okay. And said they continued fasting many days throughout Judea and before the sanctuary of the Lord Almighty in Jerusalem. Also did the diaper thing Joachim, the priest, all the priests in attendance before the Lord, and those who ministered to the Lord offered daily burnt offerings with votive offerings. What is a votive? What is a votive? What is it? And the voluntary offerings of the people. I wanna know what that means. I'm sorry. What does votive mean?
Here's the definition of votive: offered or consecrated in fulfillment of a vow.
What are they vowing? Vowing not to be stupid? I bet you that's going to be really hard. So they probably didn't vow that. Okay, votive offerings and the voluntary offerings of the people. Okay, so only the priests did votive offerings. Okay. And those who administered to the Lord offered daily burnt offering, the votive offerings, and the voluntary offerings of the people. Okay, so just voluntary for the people. This is the last verse. And with the ashes upon their turbans, they cried out to the Lord with all their strength to look on. No. They cried to the Lord with all their strength and took with favor, with ashes upon their turbans. They cried to the Lord with all their strength to look with favor on the whole house of Israel. And that is where we're going to stop. Okay. So, do you think God's going to save Israel? Well, we're in the future. We know He does. But if we lived in the past, you think He would? I would have trepidation. I would have trepidation. Kind of like I do right now. Like, are you going to save America or no? I don't know what this book says. I don't know what it says. I don't know if he's going to save America or not. But we're going to find out. We're almost done. We're going to find out. You're going to save America, aren't you? He's going to end up saving America. But it's taken a long time to find out. Anyway, I think I'm absolutely sure that was it. So, thank you for watching. I hope you took your pills. And I hope you have your juice. Or the keep other people alive juice. I haven't even had any yet. I woke up and made this to make sure I made it today because I haven't been making it. So I got up early and made it and then called my mom and wished her happy birthday. So if you watch this, wish my mom a happy birthday in the comments or whatever, and I'll show her. She won't watch my videos. She never does because I cuss too much, but it's like, bitch, I was raised by you. You may be all godly now, but man, your mouth was worse than mine, so be quiet and watch my videos. But she won't watch my videos. But anyway, wish her happy birthday in the comments, and I'll show her if there's a comment. I mean, if nobody ever comments, but like and comment my mom a happy birthday. Don't forget to like, and if you happen to know weirdos who need some Bible talking, I talk a lot and I'm reading the Bible. So, two birds, one stone. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you and have the greatest day ever. Oh, and take your pills.